There is really no other way for me to start this video off other than stating the very simple fact that I am not doing enough. And I'm sure that statement alone probably resonates with a lot of people who are watching this video right now, whether you're a content creator, a business owner, somebody who's just trying to improve their personal life overall. There's always going to be that level of I'm not doing enough, I need to put in more work, I need to just basically put in more work. There's no other way for me to really say that. Now, as of recently, especially mainly these last couple of months, I've been taking content creation a lot more serious, especially here on YouTube, because when I was younger, that's all I wanted to be was a YouTuber. Even though I'm sure many people consider that still a content creator, the idea of being a YouTuber was the biggest thing. And I'm sure many people also had that dream back in like 2016 to like 2019. It was like be a YouTuber, blow up, get a certain following, and do all these crazy things. Me personally, it was just being able to look at videos that I made, I filmed, I produced, I edited, and posted on social media. Being able to see stuff like that, especially seeing myself on camera, especially nowadays that I do see my videos every now and then on my own For You page, it's pretty cool. And it's something I've always wanted to do, and I'm so thankful for the opportunity to do it. And I want to continue this for as long as I possibly can. Which is why it bothers me sometimes when even I myself end up getting in my own way of doing that by not putting in the exact amount of work that I know I need to do. Now, I've made videos talking about, doing the work and avoiding all the extra BS that comes in between all that, trying to plan everything and always have this strategic battle plan, even though you don't do anything with the plan anyway. So, I myself already know how crucial it is to work, and I have been definitely working, especially a lot more with content and other areas of my life. So before I even pressed record to make this video, I was actually on my computer. I was looking at some stuff, some video analytics, kind of getting an idea of my content and what I probably need to focus on a lot more. And I feel like things like this are very crucial, especially when you are in the building and beginning phase of anything, because you're actually trying to see what works and what doesn't work. And I know as a creator, you should always try to enjoy what you make because that's kind of the whole idea of creating something. It's supposed to be a little bit more enjoyable than not creating anything. But I feel like being able to have evidence and data that proves that what you're doing might be more beneficial compared to, it not being and it possibly being a waste of time is also just as important because I feel like for a lot of us, what we do is we try to do things and we never really get an idea of how much we're doing, what's working, what's not working, and what we can improve on. But as I'm going through my analytics and my content, I'm kind of looking at some of the videos, and I know this is going to sound kind of a perfectionism um, mindset in terms of what I'm about to say, but it generally frustrates me that I see the content that I make, and even I can kind of notice that there's not a lot of effort in the sense that like I myself knew what type of content I wanted to make when I first started, and I knew that the videos I wanted to make were going to require me to sit at a desk and edit for like hours on end, right? I really wanted to make super flashy motion graphics and all these crazy angles and all this crazy stuff, right? But once I started pressing the record button, I started actually making my content. I began to realize that like, yeah, my content's pretty cool, right? I'm making videos, I'm talking about things I want to talk about. I'm making videos that I personally feel like leave an impact on not only myself in the future, but anybody that watches them. But they're not really as creative and as much effort's being put into it as I thought it would be when I first started. And it kind of annoys me a little bit because I know what it takes is just to edit some more, put some more effort into it. But I think it's the fact that I personally know that it will take a lot longer to create a video, and therefore at times it will cause me to not even want to upload it or even work on that video because I know how long it's going to take to actually film, edit, and produce it. And obviously I'm not against doing that because I want my content to not only have a good purpose or driven meaning behind it, but I also want it to actually have some type of effort put into it. Otherwise, I wouldn't really have a justification as to why I put so much energy towards this, right? If there's really no creativity or really sense of effort or work put into it, then it's kind of just garbage. And even you as a viewer can tell that because, there's lack of editing, there's lack of, a whole bunch of other crazy things. And it's not what I wanted to start off my content with in the first place. So trying to get into that a lot more, especially as of this next year. So there's nothing else I really want to talk about in this video other than just simply mentioning the fact that putting in the work and knowing that you're not doing enough are correlated, right? If you know you're not doing enough, put in the work. And if you are putting in the work, but you feel like you're not doing enough, put in more work, right? There's no real other way to escape it. Work is kind of the basic fundamental of everything. You can't avoid it no matter how hard you try. So you might as well put more into it and try to make it more of a priority. But I kind of wanted to talk about that because I didn't really have much of a other reason to make this video, but I wanted to get it out and this is kind of how I'm doing it. So Hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, make sure you give it a like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And yeah, that's it. Hope you guys have a good day, and I will catch you in the next one.